1, 2, 3.
Oh shit.
Alright, what's up everybody? It's your boy Galaxy Greg and we are back with another episode of the Bmore Nerdy Podcast. I am your host, once again, Galaxy Greg, here with DIVAxoxo.
Hi my loves.
And DJ TJones.
What's going on?
Today's episode, we will be discussing, so I wrote it down as biggest disappointments in our anime shows and cartoons, unfinished or dropped animes and shows, and most hated characters. So after listening to episode 2, TJ wasn't here. He's going to throw out, his favorites and dislikes really quick from, respective anime, DC, Marvel. But I also want to say that, last episode, y'all got to hear how much I really hate Superman. So,
you're going to get some more Superman hate today.
All slander, all Superman slander. We SS around here.
Fuck Superman.
All right, TJ, go ahead and you can catch us back up.
Your favorites.
Oh, my favorites from last week? All right, let's run down. Kaneki, definitely one of my favorites.
Kaneki Ken, okay.
Yes, one of my favorite villains from an anime is Sato from Aijin. It was an anime where they were using people who had the ability to not die. It was like all these kids had ability, not kids, but like people in the world had an ability where they couldn't die. You shoot them up, they just regenerate, they keep coming back. And they were taken into slavery and made to be soldiers just because they had this ability. And this guy Sato, he was the villain, but really he just wanted his people to be free. That was his whole MO. Like, I don't want my people to be soldiers anymore. So that's why he went against the government. Who else? One of my favorite, I guess we would say like anti-heroes or whatever, would be Red Hood.
Yes.
Jason Todd, definitely killed by the Joker, brought back by Ra's al Ghul.
Rest in peace, Jason Todd.
And then he took the Joker's originally named. Joker was originally named Red Hood.
Right.
And so Jason Todd took over his mantle and became Red Hood and started killing people. He did what Batman couldn't do, basically.
Yeah, if you want to know more about him, watch Batman Under the Red Hood. It's an animated movie.
So
the company that makes those animated movies does dope Batman movies. I would watch all of them.
All of them, all their every single one. Their DC universe, the animated universe is way better than the real movies.
Just
way
watch
better.
it. If you want to get into DC, watch the animated movies. You'll love it.
You'll love every second of it.
Let's go down the list. Some more. Magneto, definitely same thing as Sato. He just wanted it. Like, he took the wrong approach. He's basically the Malcolm X in the mutant universe.
I think that's what Benta said last week.
I think Magneto was on my list.
Yeah, we agreed that Magneto was like...
Yeah, he's my favorite
his
Marvel.
His reasoning was just. His method was just fucked up.
Yeah, Magneto was on my list.
Favorite hero? Naruto, definitely gotta give it to Naruto. He's always yes, turns everybody to his side. Like, it no matter who it is, and if you don't get turned to the side, then he just murders you. That's it. Favorite villain of all time, because he has no reason or no rhyme. It is Carnage. Carnage is absolutely yes. He's a psychopath that just wants to see everything burn. That's his whole MO.
That motherfucker's literally...
He's just pure evil. It's nothing else about it. Pure evil. Like Venom, Venom toes the line. Venom goes back and forth. Like, I'm good, I'm evil. Venom, Carnage is not like that. He's just fuck it, I'm murdering everything.
Well, that's because Venom, if you don't know the backstory of Venom, for anyone who's listening, like Venom, before he came to Earth, symbiotes were actually a species that would attach to, other aliens to live, and they would make their lives better. But it was this crazy alien race that was so bloodthirsty, and his species ended up attaching to them. And symbiotes retain some of the psyche of the last person they attached to. So the people that he attached to previously were so fucked up and crazy that it made him crazy. So that's why he has that constant.
And that's why Venom is the way he is, because if you read the newer stuff, they found out that Venom attached to Deadpool before anyone else, and that's why Venom is.
I heard about that.
So yeah, that's why Venom's crazy.
Favorite anime villain, just straight up evil person, would have to be Shao Tucker. Shao Tucker, Shao Tucker is
terrible.
He's a horrible
person.
Horrible fucking person.
Wait, what's he from?
Full Metal.
Full Metal Alchemist.
The one who turned his daughter into a
Oh,
dog
shit,
breed.
that guy.
Yes.
Yo, he's an asshole.
He's a horrible fucking person.
He ain't shit. He is a not shit person.
Yeah, I turned my daughter into a dog.
And his wife too. He did it to his wife first.
It's fucking nutty. Yeah, that guy
Yeah.
has a special place in hell.
That is what I have on my list. I think that's it I have for my list.
All right, so let's get into episode 3. So I'm gonna start with the biggest disappointment of all that we'll all agree on. I
think that's on. I think it's on my list too.
We get into it.
It's on my list. I know what you're going to. That's
a motherfucking Boruto.
No, it's Boruto.
Yo. I hate that.
Everybody keep telling me how great Boruto is getting. It's getting better now. It's getting better. And every time I check it out, I still fucking hate it.
It never gets better. It doesn't get better. It doesn't. There's no way that like Boruto should be able to beat Naruto or Sasuke. Like it's impossible. Like they're gods.
Yes.
So my thing is like that's why in the beginning they had to like literally make him deliver the final blow to what was it Otsutsuki so that he could attain the power of a literal god so that he has a fighting fucking chance.
I made it to episode 115. That show is shit. I gave it more than 3 episodes. I got it to 115.
All right, so I'm gonna need you to divide that by 100, and that's how many episodes I made. I made it.
I just say I got to where Greg was, and I stopped watching.
It was so like, and I kept trying.
I get that they're in a time of peace, and like they try to make them seem weaker because they're in a time of peace. But I'm like, Naruto was going through so much more shit than Boruto is.
Like even when you line the episodes up, like if you even line up the episodes of progression, like they fucking around in class. Naruto, they're in the tuning exams, about to die and shit. Like
that's what I'm saying.
And their tuning exams were weak as fuck. They were the weakest tuning exams ever.
Look, my man's Naruto said, just because I had a hard life, don't mean y'all got shit. Cause I'm telling you, like Boruto's life is. I hate you, Dad. You're the Hokage. You're not around. That nigga just need to say, my parents died when I was born. Shut the fuck up. But,
that's all he is, just a spoiled brat.
He is a spoiled brat.
Spoiled brat with a lot of power, though. Like I feel like plot armor, or I want to say plot nerfs, because he's honestly supposed to be the strongest kid in the village right now. And one thing I want to tap on before I continue forward is, y'all was like Naruto had it way worse. Motherfucker, Hashirama had it way worse. Niggas was born and bred for war. Like he had to kill he almost killed his best friend. Like off the rip. Like that shit was wild. But moving forward, like Naruto and like Boruto is supposed to be dumb strong because yes, he is the son of a Hyuga princess and Naruto fucking Uzumaki, who's the son of the fourth Hokage.
And he's an Uzumaki.
Yeah,
so like the fourth Hokage. He's a part of the Uzumaki clan.
So he has a dumbass amount of chakra reserves without the Nine-Tailed Fox. He's supposed to have dumbass amounts of power, and then he has vision. What is it? Not obstacle. Whatever. A jutsu of the eyes.
Optical jutsu.
There we go. Optical jutsu, which in the Naruto world is literally the biggest cheat in the world.
And he has the original one too. That's the funny thing. Right. He has the original before before you get to the Rinnegan, before you get to any other eye jutsu, that was the first one. And he has it, but yet he's still weak. Like he's not. He's not weak. They're just not putting him through the circumstances he needs to get put through to show off his strength. That's what I feel like. Some of the fights are still good. Like I like the fight between Konohamaru and Hugo.
Yeah, that was actually dope. I watched the fights. I'm not gonna hold you. The fights are good, but
yes,
I feel like I should have to get through 50 episodes of.
Yeah, all I'm saying is the show is bullshit because look at Mitsuki. He can go into Sage mode. He's like 12. First of all, Jiraiya couldn't do Sage mode without fucking help. Naruto had to use like shadow clones to get into Sage mode, but he can just do it like off the strength.
I'm just gonna go super OP Sage mode, whip some ass, and then turn it off. No recoil. I'm good.
No, who cares?
And I still don't get the sun and moon thing either. That's weird.
That was gay.
It's like that's what it seems like. Boruto, that's what it seems like.
I can say it. I got it.
Are you in love with Boruto? That's what it is.
Final verdict, because I'm Final verdict, fuck Boruto. It's a trash ass show. If you like it, get watch some better animes. I got a list of them that you can watch that are pull up, that's got story. I watch Shogos and Shonens. So come at me. If you want to slice of life, I got you.
Go back and watch episode 1 where we list off animes that are a billion times better than Boruto.
To be honest. So that was my number one. But I guess that's all of our number ones for disappointments.
Yes.
So
I have a controversial one.
Go ahead.
What?
I want to hear it.
So Greg suggested it to me. Parasite.
No.
You don't like Parasite? You gonna hate one that I don't like, but go ahead. No, I don't like Parasite.
I couldn't get into it, and I hate to say, like, you know how you're supposed to do the rule of 3? I couldn't get past episode 1. I've watched episode 1 3 times.
Probably the worst episode because you don't know what the fuck's going on. But like,
Parasite had the best info. Wash your hands. Remember, he kept saying the water's not hot enough. You're gonna get dirty. Oh my god, I love Parasite.
No, you gotta watch it because like, get past episode 3 and like, because episode 1 nothing really happens. Episode 2 he gets attacked. Episode 3 he gets attacked again. And like Migi, his left hand or the parasite basically has to learn to work with him because the parasites take over someone's brain, eat it, and become the person essentially. Right.
And he didn't make it to the brain because he used his earphone cord to like block
yeah.
I get it, but it's just I couldn't do it. I'm just telling you,
it's tough because like Migi as a parasite only is objective and logical. He doesn't become emotional by no means, but he learns like I can't just be objective for myself. I have to keep this dumbass nigga alive.
Yeah.
And then he fails at that and he almost dies. So like he does this weird thing where he gives him more parasite DNA, but because of it, he loses some of his like humanistness. But in turn, it makes him faster, stronger, more objective. Like the nigga can't cry for like half the show after. So like you saw in the intro, like when he's dropping down and he loses his glasses and then his hair's like spiked up and shit. That's
that's him. That's him changing. He's basically turning more into like he's losing his human. Like Greg just said, he's losing his humanity. He stops caring about people and stuff like that. He becomes way more serious. He goes from like the joking like nerd that he was, like he wasn't really joking. Like he was like a scared nerd to being like more tough, more serious and stuff like that because he's giving him more
shit out of people.
Oh my god, they get into it. Especially the one that has like 8 parasites in them or whatever it was.
Scary. That scared the fuck out of me. Like, you hit that situation, what do you do other than die? There's a villain later in the show. So the parasites originally they're just eating people out the rando, and like it starts getting on the news, but they're smart, so they're like, look, we have to form an organization. We have to have a method to this. So they develop like eating places, and they only eat people who will not be remembered. All that, and like they have a leader. Their leader is 6 parasites in one body. So part of the person's body is a different parasite, and it can change heads. And when it changes heads, it has different personalities. And like, so like there's the boss personality who's like super.
See, y'all explaining all of this, and it sounds really dope, but I can't get past episode 1. Like I had not finished. Let me look. I think I got to episode. I might have gotten to episode 2.
I'm telling you, if you get into it, it's so good. Like I watched 2.
I got to episode 2 and I let it go. But the rule of 3, so I'm gonna try again.
All right, TJ.
I think I watched 3 episodes of this show and I still can't get into it. I know somebody said this is one of their favorites, and I'm gonna say it. Fairy Tale.
No one said this is their favorite.
No one said that. Thank God. I cannot get in the Fairy Tale. I cannot get into it.
It's just too. I get goofy shonens, but it's too goofy. People tell me watch the fights and they're great, but like it's too goofy. Like I don't need to hear you ha ha kiki in the middle of a fight until someone threatens your friend. Yeah, now you got the veins popping in the middle of your head. It's very power and friendship. That's literally what the Fairy Tale.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard like I hear everybody rip on it, but then it has like a big fan base. So like
it does have a big fan base, and I can't get into it. I was like, dude, I can't do that.
I would like to.
I think I watched 1 episode. I was like, I don't really like it, and then I never went back to it. Then I was like, I think it was like a year later, I went back and watched the first episode again, and then I watched the second. I was like, yo, I can't do this. I was like, I tried twice. I'm done.
My homeboy, he watches it. He thinks it's good. He keeps telling me, "You watch Fairy Tale yet? You watch Fairy Tale yet?" And I'd be like, "Nah, but I have a long watch list. So like,
same here.
So no offense to anybody who suggests anime to me, I'm going to watch it. Just my list.
It's going to take me some time. That's what I was talking about. With the corona going around, everybody was talking about how TV shows are going to stop. They can't really work like that because they can't film on set. I was like, well, I watch a lot of anime, so I'm good.
I got a lot of anime, and I got a. I'm fine. I was like,
even new episodes going to come out, so they can record from home. We good. We ain't going to miss no new shit.
Niggas gonna be hurting when winter comes around and your spring shows that just went off ain't coming back on in the. I still got to finish Supernatural. I got to finish Black Lightning. I got to finish a lot of shows. But even after I finish all my regular shows, I still have hella anime. Like I'm probably almost not 100, like 100 chapters, but episode wise, I'm probably like 20 episodes behind in One Piece. But I just bought the game. Bent, I sent you that snap last night.
I saw you was playing it. You wasn't making the video. You was playing the game. I saw
it was 2 a.m.
What game?
One Piece Pirate Warriors 4.
Is it good?
So far it's decent. So the way I describe the game is it's one of those area-wide beat 'em ups. So like you have a certain area you got to move through. You know, Luffy's dumbass strong, and they just send hordes of enemies at you, and then a boss will probably be in there. So like it's hard to die per se, but like when you're fighting a boss, it's really easy to die. But regular enemies, if you get killed by them, you're absolute trash. But like it's really fun because it makes you feel like one of these One Piece characters who are just taking on armies upon armies upon armies. And so far I've only got to do the first mission, but the first mission is like it starts you right at Wano.
Oh wow! Oh yeah, you're right. You said we in Wano. That's dope that you get to start in Wano.
Yeah, it starts you in Wano. You fight Big Mom, and then Kaido slaps the shit out of her, and then you fight Kaido, and then Kaido slaps you and Kid all the way, and you go back in chapters all the way the fuck back to Alabasta to like replay the story up until this point.
Oh, that's dope though.
So yeah, right now I'm in Alabasta when Smoker was trying to hunt them down.
And then you'll have to work your way back up to Wano, where the story is now. That's dope.
Yeah.
All right. Greg?
All right, so I'm going to move over to the unfinished list. Hunter x Hunter.
You didn't finish it?
I can't get into it. I enjoy it. I enjoy the fights, but like I got to like episode 13 and they're still in the Hunter's exams. And like I know they're gonna beat it.
Oh my god! When they get to Netero versus Ant King is amazing.
I've seen all of the fights, but I can't get into it to get to the fight because it's like gone.
You don't like Hisoka?
Hisoka is a child predator. He makes you not want to watch.
Oh, I love that.
You feel
is that weird?
Yo,
is something wrong with me?
Yes,
I love that he's a predator.
Yes, because that makes me feel uncomfortable. This shit. Yeah, I'm like, okay, bro.
Nigga, you
like
can even
like with JoJo. Like with JoJo, I don't know if anyone watches JoJo,
Dio?
but the one, no, not Dio, is the one when they had the one season with Jotaro and they had the little girl. They like tried to like sexualize the little girl. I'm like, why y'all doing this? That shit made me feel uncomfortable. Like, come on.
I love his little monologues, and you got to see his relationship with Killua's brother, because he was like, maybe I'll do Killua too, and he was like, you touch Killua, I'ma fucking kill you.
Yes.
He was like horny as hell. He was like, well, maybe I will, because then I get to fight you. Like he just gets horny off fights. I love it.
But I like that. I like all the fights. I've seen almost all the fights. I've seen like all the power plays when he helped them in the dodgeball game.
The dodgeball game was awesome.
Like it's all a tough show. I just can't make it to that point because one, Gong is super goofy and has like no seriousness about him unless he's like mid fight, and even then he's still goofy.
Oh,
and I need someone.
Tell Lupita that. He got real serious with Lupita.
Real serious that.
Waiting on her. He threw up. You can heal her. He's like, you done yet? And she was like, almost. He was like, no, you're finished.
Threw an arm through somebody. But back to the Ahsoka thing, like, there's so many memes where it's like, Gong. And then they play that clip with him like, oh. Like, that shit is so weird to me. Because you gotta get to the
fight tower, because that's a dope part, too. When they learn Nen, Nen is a little confusing. Like, if you've never heard of it, like, how they explain it in the show the first time, it kind of throws you, but once you get it, you get it. But like when they're learning Nen and they're in the fight tower and he has to fight Hisoka like to get the like number back or whatever, it was dope.
So one thing I definitely know about almost all the fights, and I watched Samo Gaming. He makes like anime stuff. He made a 49-minute video explaining all of Hunter x Hunter. I watched that. And, he's actually really funny. If you haven't seen it, it's really funny. Like every time someone dies, he does this funny thing where he like makes his voice sound distant. He's like, "Rest in peace." So it's like it's a good time. Just watch his videos. They're actually really funny. He puts in a lot of jokes. So yeah, Hunter x Hunter, couldn't get into it. I've tried like once. I might give it another shot. It's a long anime. It's about to come back. You know, I can get some more stuff, but I'm also not interested in learning about the adventures of a kid trying to find another deadbeat dad. So
yeah, well, it's that, but like, I mean, it's so much more. Like, what is that? New City, New York, whatever the city is called.
We got one of those.
That one was that part was good with Crollo. Like the spiders are dope. Like the spiders is dope. I really, really wish they would just would come back on, because it's a great. You need to watch it.
Yeah.
Get past the Hunter exams. I actually don't have any more unfinished because I get really dedicated and like can't stop. That's why I made it to 115 episodes of Boruto, because I was like, no, it's going to get better. It's going to get better.
That's not me.
So then I finally dropped and the only reason why I end up dropping it is because like I had a whole bunch of anime going on at one time. And I was just like, oh, I keep skipping episodes. Like I'll keep skipping it during the weeks. So that's all I got. I only dropped 2.
All right, for my last one, I dropped. It has to be Dragon Ball. I am sorry. I cannot do it anymore. It's been on for way too. The whole thing. The whole thing. I'm done. I am completely done. I even You know what? Last week I even tried to watch the Broly movie. Quit on that too because it's the same exact shit. It was the same shit. I'm tired of it. It's the same exact shit every time. Every time. Like I heard the what is it called? The what's the name with Jiren was good. I haven't watched it, but like still
the what is it? The Tournament of Power?
Yeah, Tournament of Power. I heard that was good with
it was actually good because it didn't end how you expected it to. You know, with Goku, Ultra Instinct Goku knocking off the big baddie Jiren, man. That's not what happened at all. Like
I just get tired of it. It's like, okay, it's kind of like with Pokemon. It's like, okay, Ash loses, then he comes back and he wins. Like it just kept getting annoying. Like it's the same thing. I just get sick and tired, and I wish they would have taken a completely different route and kill off Goku forever, have him as like a mentor spirit, and let Gohan take over. That's what I wish they supposed to have. That's what it's supposed to.
Different.
That's why the Cells game happened.
I planned on having that as episode, I think 5. What is it? Main characters that got played.
Yeah.
Vegeta. They need to let Vegeta win. Vegeta needs a win.
Fun fact, Goku's never beaten Vegeta in a fight.
I saw that the other day. Maybe this morning. I saw that. Which is great, but Vegeta needs a win. Like,
but Vegeta can never. Vegeta. He can never power up. He can never get a hit him. Never.
Then they all died.
Then Goku wishes Frieza back. Why?
Because Goku ain't shit. He's actually since we're talking about
Goku, didn't need him. He just wanted to fight him again because he's retarded. He just loves fighting.
Yeah. Since we're on dislikes, Goku is on my dislike list. I hate Goku. I do. I hate him. I'll watch Dragon Ball Z for Vegeta. I like Vegeta. I hate Goku.
A lot of people say that. Really say that.
Because he's like all over the place. He's like, oh, look, my phone heard. Sorry, Google popped up. Vegeta and Goku fights. Thanks. But like I hate, like he's all over the place. All he wants to do is fight. Like he really doesn't care about the fate of the world. He just cares about the fight. Like
and then, I also hate Dragon Ball because it's like the intro for fake anime lovers. Like you talk about anime, somebody try to jump in the yeah, I watch Dragon Ball. No, bro. You don't watch anime.
You don't watch anime.
That's like beginner. That's beginner level anime is Dragon Ball. That's what.
Now you can say, "Oh, my first anime was Dragon Ball." Yeah.
Yes.
Like, it was my first. It's like your first with sex. It's good until you realize other things are out there.
Yeah. No, I have sex all the time, but I only do it in missionary. That's what it's like.
Yeah. It's like, there's other ways to do it, and you're like,
oh, so many other ways to do it.
So to all you people that say, "Oh yeah, Dragon Ball Z is the greatest ever," slow down there, Chief. Try a different position. So I actually have I'm gonna say one more on my like disappointments.
Okay.
Black Butler. Didn't finish it. Couldn't do it. It was boring.
I didn't watch it.
I never started Black Butler.
It was boring. I didn't like it. Like the Butler was cool and all, but it was too. It was That's all I can say. But we can move on to the next topic. Hated characters. Benton, you already went.
I got a good one.
I don't disagree with you. I only say that I would only say I dislike Goku for one reason, like that aspect of he has no depth. He's just a person who wants to fight. He's not a good dad. He's not a good friend. He ain't shit.
He ain't shit. He ain't shit, nigga.
It's like, okay, Frieza almost destroyed the world, but I bring Frieza back. And he says it's because he needed him to protect the world. No, I think he just wanted to fight Frieza again.
Well, that's exactly what it was. Plot device to continue Super, because after that, when Super ended, Android 17 wished for spoiler alerts. Android 17 wished for all the universes that were destroyed to be brought back. That includes the 13th universe that was destroyed previously, and I think Frieza went and became the champion because the 13th universe tried to overthrow Zeno-sama, which is like the god of all gods. And I think Frieza went and became the god of destruction there. So, and then it led to like them trying to overthrow everything again. So I think that was the plot device that they used for that. Like Frieza's alive, he went to a different universe, and now he's trying to take everything over and become more powerful than Zeno-sama. So
Stupid. You trying to tell it all serious? No. I'm done with Dragon Ball.
I'm just letting you know that's why they did it. I'm gonna say someone I don't fucking like, and I don't care who doesn't like this pick. Motherfucking Sasuke, the pussy Uchiha.
Sasuke ain't shit. He's a pussy ass bitch, and he just needs to like get over his period. I agree.
Let's dig into that one. Why?
Sasuke, yes, he went through some tragic shit. Yes, he had to watch his parents die 173 times. I understand that, but you got the balls. After you tried to destroy the village, you tried to kill the Kage.
Let's rewind a little bit before you get to that.
Battlefield.
Wait.
He did. He was such a bratty teen. That's why him and Boruto get together. That's why him and Boruto are cool, because he's a brat.
Right. Yep. But let's rewind before you talk about how big his balls were, because no, we're gonna get there. We're gonna rewind just a little bit before that, because when he found out, okay, my brother did this fucked up shit to protect me and protect the village, because the village is something he cared about. He said, I'm going to destroy what my brother thought. What my brother thought to protect. Because that makes fucking sense, Sasuke.
He was the most wishy-washy character in that show. Like, Orochimaru flops sides all the time. He was with Konoha. He was against Konoha. He became part of the Akatsuki. Then he's against the Akatsuki. Then he's with Sasuke. Like, I understand that, but Sasuke is the most wishy-washy character. It made me
but his wishy-washy was for a purpose. Sasuke had no reason to be wishy-washy.
No, Sasuke had no reason. Orochimaru was just looking out for himself. He was looking out for power. He wanted all the power. So that was the reason. Sasuke was just throwing a tantrum. He was going around killing everything.
Let's keep moving forward to his big balls moment, because then he had the balls to say, I got it. He had the balls to say in front of 4 Kages
who could kill him, unlimited chakra,
and can't die. I want to destroy the fucking village. Like, what? Or tell me why I shouldn't.
Pause. Rewind. Fuck all 4 Kage. You said it in front of Tobirama, the most racist person in Naruto. That nigga hated the Uchiha for just existing.
Yep.
So, but then
he went to the Kage summit and tried to kill them, knowing that he was no match for them at all. Right, his arrogance. He thought he was a match for them.
The ball's on this guy. Oh, even worse. He pulls up to the battlefield.
Raikage cut his arm off to kill his nigga.
The biggest bullshit for me though was when he pulled up to the battlefield at the final battle and said, "Yeah, I'm gonna be the Hokage." What?
He don't know what he want to do with his life. He has no clue what he wants to do with his life.
He is the most wishy-washy fucking character, and it just pissed me off because so many people I know was like, "Oh my god, Sasuke is so amazing."
He ain't shit.
Shut the fuck up.
And his wife ain't shit right along with him for loving
him. He's about to kill that bitch. He was straight about to kill her.
Sasuke's knocked his wife out twice and almost stabbed her. That's domestic abuse. So all y'all niggas that love Sasuke love a domestic abuse ass nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Know that.
All right. Let me get into mine. I'm gonna get into mine because Greg, I know y'all gonna agree with me. Weevil.
Fuck that guy.
Weevil. From you.
This nigga told Yami Yugi, who just witnessed his best friend / counter soul basically die. Yeah, I have the one card to save him. Then rip that bitch. That is the most dickheaded shit.
No, before that, he threw all the fucking cards off the boat.
The Exodia cards.
Yeah.
He threw all the Exodia cards off the boat. They should have threw his ass off the goddamn boat. The fuck, he is such. That's the one. Like, as soon as he did that, I was like, all right, you're a dick. Like, such a dick. Like, he is the worst anime character ever.
That actually led to one of the most savage Yu-Gi-Oh moments there. When this man Yugi said, "Bet now every time I call the right card, I can attack you." This man attacked until his life points was 0, and then just kept attacking and kept attacking. He was trying to kill that man with holograms. I was like, "Oh shit, this is real."
God, Weevil was the worst. All right, Vincent, you can go.
All right, so my other one, a lot of people like him, and I can't stand him. He actually ruins a great show for me. Mineta on My Hero. I cannot stand him. I cannot stand him.
Mineta's a pervert. He has
nigga just wants to see some titties, bro.
There's a couple of people in Class 1A that I would swap out a couple people in Class 1A for Class 1B. We should do a whole episode. I can do an episode on that.
We can do an episode on that. I'm right.
Who belongs in Class? Who belongs in Class 1A? Because
episode 6, My Hero draft picks.
Yes,
for the perfect class.
Yes.
Yeah,
because Mineta needs to be the fuck out of there.
But yeah, he's not even. First of all, his powers are bullshit. He's irky as fuck. All he thinks about is boobs and sex. It's just annoying. Like, I get it. Like, it's an anime trope, but it's done so well in so many other shows that I cannot stand him. And sometimes, I'll be like, all right, fuck My Hero for the day. Like, I'm not even going to finish watching this episode because it gets on my nerves that much.
Look at 7 Deadly Sins. They'd make fucking
Meliodas. I love the way Meliodas does it.
My man just be groping titty. He'd be like, "Oh yeah,
all damn day long."
In conversation, he's like, "Yeah, we're just gonna pull up on him."
He just squeezing
titties, head in her pussy.
He just be talking like nothing's going.
But that's the way
my man said, "Look, I'm 3,000 years old. I'm your grandparents. I'm gonna do what the fuck I feel like."
But there's a way to do it, and Mineta's just done so wrong. He's just
said, "I waited 18 years for this. I'm getting in there."
Literally every time.
Damn, you know how tragic that must be if she died before she reached the age of 18 or remembers you? Like,
ain't this set in the 1800s? I'm pretty sure they were hooking up at 12.
Well, he looks 12, so it's not that bad. But, lollies. So, on that note, my number 2 goes to another S that we have discussed. Superman. Fuck that.
Fuck Superman.
Fuck Superman.
Send that alien back where he came from.
Superman's greatest battle was when he thought Batman died. You ever see that when he was facing against Darkseid? He thought that Darkseid killed Batman, and Superman decided to go unleash on him and just straight whooped his ass. He talks about it. He said, "I always go soft on people because I'm scared I'm going to hurt people. He said, so I go as soft as I can." He said, but he tells Darkseid, he said, "But you can take it." And he just starts wailing on Darkseid. I was like, yes, finally.
I can't stand Superman. He's such a little bitch.
He is a bitch.
No,
that's the only reason why Batman beats him. That's the only reason why Batman's able to beat him time after time after time, because Batman is willing to go there and Superman is not.
Yep. Even his best friend. That's crazy because they're best friends. So Batman's like, "Look, I respect you enough to beat your ass," but Superman's like, "I don't want to hurt you, man. Yeah, no, beat my ass. I'm Batman. I can take it."
He is Batman. That's why I love Batman. Fuck Superman.
It's more so I don't like the fact that they tried to make someone I mean, you can make a god, but all heroes have to have a flaw. They tried to make Superman without a flaw. Like his only flaw was a green fucking rock or red fucking rock.
But then he has the ability to. You ever see the what is it called? Superman 1,000,000 or what? Yeah, Superman Prime. When he goes into the sun and he soaks up the sun and he's like unstoppable, like not even fucking kryptonite.
That's what made me hate him like 100%. Because it's like every hero has to have a flaw. There has to be a way to beat somebody. Nobody is without limit. Shall I say? Every hero has a way to be beaten. So when you do that, it's like, come on, yo. That's just unfair. It's too much. You're doing too much. It takes away from the hero themselves because if a hero doesn't have flaw, they're no longer relatable. They're just an idol.
It's not a way to develop. And then this little bitch when Lois Lane died and said, I'm going to take over. Why? Because Lane died? Shut
up. Connor is a bitch, too.
Superman.
Oh, he's such a bitch. In Young Justice, he is the it's passed down. Especially since he has two dads.
Oh yeah.
Lex Luthor is his dad as well, and Lex Luthor's a fucking bitch.
Yeah, all he does is whine about Superman.
Yes,
I just want to be as strong as Superman.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
All right, who's next?
You.
I'm next. Thank God.
Yeah, you're right.
Thank God, because my most worthless character in like a stack team ever is Tintin. Tintin is
not Tintin fault. That's not Tintin fault.
Tintin is Tintin is worthless because Tintin can do anything else besides throw fucking weapons at people. That's all she does.
She got that fan. Remember that time she had the fan?
The one time she had the fan. Any other time she's open scrolls.
Because the last time she went against the fan, she got that back broke.
she just open scrolls and weapons fly out. Let's have you be some like badass martial art weaponist. Like let that happen. Like I want to see hand to hand combat. Goddamn weapons and fucking people up. That's what I want to see. Not you just open a scroll and weapons fly across the fucking room. Tintin is the worst, and she doesn't get better either.
But that's because none of the girls in Naruto got development. It's because they don't do anything for us ladies.
Oh my, no,
only in Naruto.
No, because
what girl was good in Naruto?
His fucking wife got better.
Okay, that's the only one.
Hinata and what should call his wife? Shikamaru's wife. Himaru?
Who?
Shikamaru's wife. Yes. Yeah. What was her name?
Tamari.
Oh, Tamari. Yes, Tamari badass.
I'll take that. I was gonna say something on that topic. Fucking 10-10. So when you are a weapons user like her, do you literally just do you go home at night and say, all right, which this one, and then just put that in the scroll? Because I mean, you gotta pick that shit back up.
That's what I feel like. Is she just her biggest attack was just a storm of weapons flying down? It's like, come on. Let's give her better weapons. She could have even had chakra weapons. Like that would have been cool.
Oh, you mean like Asura Sensei?
Yes. His daughter's a badass.
His daughter is a badass.
Tintin's the worst.
See who her daddy and mama is?
Yeah. And she's a what's the name? What the fuck clan is that again? The grandfather he was a Kage. What's their last name? Konohamaru's clan. What's the?
I don't know it.
I can't even think of the name.
Well, they are technically Uzumaki too because his mother was from the Uzumaki clan. His wife. So the third Hokage's wife was a Uzumaki. That's how
she was.
Naruto's mother got the 5 tails, the 9 tails, and then Naruto had.
And that's a letdown. I would like to see some more Uzumaki people out there. There has to be somewhere.
Uzumaki were basically extinct. That's why.
Yeah, they're extinct.
Karen is like the only last. She's the last Uzumaki.
Yeah, besides
Sasuke is the last Uchiha.
Yep.
Yeah.
Air quotes on that because for some reason in Boruto I keep seeing a lot of Sharingan.
No. That's because they cloned him.
They were clones.
Yeah,
he's not the last Uchiha. You don't get that.
No, he's not. He's not the last Uchiha because they end up making what's his name did that fucking guy with the eyes in his arm.
Yeah,
Donzo made a whole shit ton of clones so he could just have unlimited eyes, basically.
Tough. So
yeah. So there's more Uchihas out there. They're all named. Was it Shin Uchiha?
Shin, yeah.
I remember the movie. where Sakura tried to look beautiful for about 10 seconds.
Oh, Sakura fucked him up for 10 seconds.
She had a moment. She had a little moment.
She had a moment. I'm glad that
useful.
She needed that moment.
She did.
At least Sakura knew she was useless, and then like, all right, I need to get better, and went to go get help to get better. She got a lot better than what she was.
She was a lot better the first couple episodes, but then you were like, oh shit, Naruto's getting better too. Wow, well, bye Sakura.
Right.
Get left in the dust.
All right, so my next one is I'm gonna go with Professor Xavier. I hate him.
Why? I will not agree with this one.
He's low-key a villain, TJ.
He's low-key a villain. He causes literally all the problems. He's the problem. He's the problem.
He's the toxic nigga in the relationship.
He's toxic.
He's amazing. How's he toxic? He's getting everyone together.
He erased Logan's memory.
He erased Logan's memory. He put the memory blocks on Jean.
He did that too.
When he's lost control many a time and fucked up shit. Like
he abandoned one of his sons?
Problem. He did abandon his son, who came back and who was powerful as fuck and started fucking shit up because he had abandonment issues.
The worst is I forgot what his name is. Is this villain, which they end up finding out. No, not Legion. I can't remember his name, but they end up, Professor X and what's the name dies, right? Magneto, and then they like take their essence and make a new villain out of both of them. Okay. So it's like it has like the memories of both of them merged together to one villain. I think it's like Overlord or something like that, and it's fucking ridiculous. I was like, why would you even make
Google's that? For
I can't. Yeah, I need to Google it because don't quote me on that.
Yes.
But yeah, that shit happens. But come on, he does so much good though.
He does, but he's the problem. He is the problem.
His wheelchair thing is stupid to me though. It was like, if he gets his legs back, then he loses his power. How that even correlates? Like,
well, he don't need his. Can't he just make himself walk like with his mind?
His name was Onslaught. Jesus Christ.
Onslaught. I said Overload or some shit. Yeah, Onslaught. That's his name.
That's a devious name.
That is a devious name.
Onslaught is the essence of Magneto and Professor X put together into a person.
Yeah, I don't.
Why is he buff? Both of those niggas weren't buff.
He is huge. He's like the Hulk size.
I know. So that's what brain power gets you shit. You need to study up. All right. So my next hated character, I don't know if y'all agree with this, but it's Armin. He a bitch.
He is a bitch.
Oh,
like
come on.
He's the reason Eren discovered he had powers, yes, but he's also the reason that Eren almost got eaten in episode fucking 4. Jump the fuck out of the mouth. You're sitting there crying like a little bitch. I'm out here one hand holding a Titan's mouth open.
Spoiler alert. He's the Colossus Titan now, so let's see what he does.
And he's still a little bitch.
I can tell you that now because I'm reading it.
I'm not reading it. I hope he gets. But I guess not.
No, he does not. He's more tactical. I will give him that. He saved their life one time by transforming and making a big ass explosion one time. But at this current moment, with all that Eren's doing, this nigga is contemplating. He's like, "Oh man, Erwin should be alive, not me." Like
he always does.
Nigga, it is 3 years past that point. Stop being a little bitch. Take your position. Like he just makes me. I hate characters that have so much self-doubt. Like that's why I like Midoriya now, because he doesn't have self-doubt anymore. He's like, I got this. Bet. Like he's not cocky yet, but he's getting there, and I like that shit. But like, I don't like characters that self-doubt themselves the entire time. I hate that shit. Look, nigga, you got superpowers. Be a fucking man. Stop being a pussy.
I agree.
All right. So for mine, we're going to go to the DC universe. Okay. And a character I absolutely fucking hate. And he doesn't make any sense. Booster Gold. Booster Gold is the worst.
Oh, he's so annoying.
He is the worst. If you don't know who Booster Gold is, Booster Gold, I believe he was a football player in the future. And he lost. He got fired for being a football player because he stole the rights. He bet on himself, some crazy shit. So then he decides to steal, don't know how this happens, he steals future technology, travels to the past to become a fucking superhero.
Yeah, he was a terrible superhero at that.
He is the absolute worst. He basically has a Siri that follows him around and does everything.
Yep. And he takes the credit.
He takes the credit. Yeah, he has like this little robot thing that follows him around and helps him out. And he has like that cheesy superhero smile. He is the absolute worst. They have they gave him a whole episode on Justice League Unlimited that was funny as fuck.
It was hilarious. Bad. Yeah, because he's bad, and they were like, no, you're like a terrible superhero.
He's like, stop bringing him back, please. Just let him die off. There's so many bad supervillains that DC has let die off. That if you don't watch the Harley Quinn show, please watch the Harley Quinn show because they bring them up and it's funny as shit.
It's so good. I'm a couple episodes behind, but it's so good.
Like Condiment Man. Condiment Man is a real supervillain from Batman, and he is fucking hard.
And Kite Man.
Kite Man too. Yes.
Since we're in DC, because I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna stay in DC for a second. The Riddler. I hate him. He's boring. He's a loser.
Riddle diddle. It's time for a riddle.
No, thank you. I hate riddles at that.
You have to see. Have you watched Hush yet?
No.
They made Riddler They made Riddler a badass. He was not. They changed the storyline. The movie changed the storyline for the comic book. Riddler was not Hush, but in the movie, Riddler becomes Hush, and he's a badass.
Like I also don't. It's not the Riddler's fault. I hate riddles. I hate when people be like, you know those riddles that be on Facebook, like, oh, a monkey saw 2 elephants going to
the answer's like 4. I know that.
I hate those. I hate them. I hate them all. And so, like, when he be telling riddles, I be like, I don't fucking know. But I get it. Like, Batman's a detective. He's supposed to be smart and be able to do riddles. I can't do riddles, so I don't like the Riddler. That's simple.
Riddler does suck. Jim Carrey was awesome at the Riddler.
He was a great Riddler, though.
But Riddler does suck.
Riddler sucks. Greg, it's on you.
Last one I hate. Once again, another self-doubting character. He's more recent. Now I'm gonna have one more. Zenitsu from Demon Slayer.
Oh yeah, I hate Zenitsu.
A lot of people don't like him. I don't watch Demon Slayer.
Well, I'm pretty sure you've seen the clip where he's going against the spider, or he's going against some demon, and he's completely unconscious. And he just does this one move at like 10-fold and just cuts his fucking head off.
He is ridiculously powerful. But they overplay the fear thing, and it's kind of annoying to the point that they do it at.
Yeah, he's scared of everything. He passed the Demon Slayer exam by basically hiding the entire time. But yeah, so he's scared of everything. They do this thing. So
go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say he can only be unconscious to like successfully do that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Subconscious can do it, but when he's awake, he's just a pussy. Like, he gets better later down the line, but I still hate him because he's still a wimp.
He gets so scared that he passes out and then he becomes strong. Kind of like with the Kishin and Maka and Soul Eater. How she released her power when she was unconscious.
Got it.
Yep. All right, so my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I got a whole list, y'all. Let me just go through this. All right. I think I like 3 more.
Yeah, I got like 3 more.
Next one, I'm going to do Mr. Impossible from Marvel Universe. Mr. Impossible is a waste of a character. He's a alien shapeshifter, and like he's like just ridiculously strong, and no one can beat him. That's why they call him Mr. Impossible. But he doesn't like, he's not like a real villain. He just likes to fuck with people. That's his whole purpose. Like, he first appeared in Fantastic Four, and the Fantastic Four tried to take him out. He would like shapeshift to like different people just to fuck with him. He has no other purpose but just to fuck with people, and that's annoying as hell. That's the reason why I hate him. I just hate him. Like, stop bringing him into things. Like, you don't see him much anymore, but like definitely in the video games and stuff like that, they had him pop up. I'm like, why is he there?
All right, Benton.
So my next one is a twofer. It's Victor Doom and Mr. Fantastic. I hate them both.
The pair.
Why?
Because
Victor Doom is like one of the not strongest, but like most intelligent supervillains.
No. I love that he's intelligent, but like
he can literally do just about everything.
He's a villain for what? He's a villain for like his villainy has no reason. He's a villain to fuck with Reed Richards, and yes. Reed Richards is a shitty superhero. So it's just like that. I just hate them both.
Let's all remember that
he is an Illuminati, and he's still a shitty superhero, and so is the Black Panther.
What? Wait.
What?
Yeah, he's in the Illuminati with them. It's him and it's a couple other people.
I thought you said Black Panther was a shitty superhero.
I'm like,
wait.
No, he's not a shoot. He's a great superhero. Thank you. But he's in the Illuminati. But yeah, I don't like them both. I just don't like them. Like that dynamic and it. Like he really is only a villain to fuck with Reed Richards. And he only fuck with Reed Richards because he mad because she got the pussy.
Look, pussy causes wars, dog. I had to write a paper about
pussy is the problem of every war is caused by pussy. Most wars.
Not World War I. That was caused by the killing of Archduke Ferdinand.
Yes, it was.
Oh, that was a dick, but he probably was a bottom. So pussy.
Okay. So then I just thought about one, and I kind of dislike him. Like, nah, fuck that. I hate him. Askeladd, Vinland Saga.
What the fuck?
He killed Thors. I can't forgive that.
But
he killed Thors. He plays games, mental games with everybody's head. He's the most snake nigga around. Like, he looks out only for himself. He's more of a snake than Orochimaru, and that pisses me off.
But he's so good. It's like, but he's good at it.
Just because you're a good snake don't mean you a good person. Fuck, you're a snake, and I don't like that shit. Like,
he's my favorite snake.
Like, I at least respect Orochimaru because even when he like betraying people, he get like, I'm probably gonna betray you, and they're like, well, I need you, so fuck it. Like, this nigga like, oh, we're best friends. Then turn to his crew as soon as they turned on him. I never liked none of you niggas. Pull the fuck up. I'll kill you. I don't care. Like, damn.
But they was trying
to riding with you for. They only betrayed him because they were like, you're leading us to our death. Stop, or else we have to kill you, or else we'll have to turn you in.
No. It wasn't just that. They stopped trusting him, and that was dumb because he knew what he was doing. They was like, oh, his luck is run out. We should just do, and they still ended up dying.
Fuck that. This man said, I never liked any of you niggas. I was waiting for pull the fuck up. I'm cutting niggas up. Like, I'm like, damn, you too happy to kill some Danish niggas. Like, what the fuck?
Well, look what the Danish did to him. Like,
they fucked his mom. That's about it. They fucked his mom.
Fuck his mom.
Like, that's the entire. If you didn't know, that's the plot of all of the South Park games. Like the plot of South Park. What is it? The Fractured Butthole.
Mm-hmm.
Like your tragic backstory is you heard something, you heard your mom scream, and like you discovered your powers, and you bust in your mom's room, and you see your dad fucking your mom. I'm like, wait, what?
That's the backstory.
Yeah, that's like the backstory. Like every time you get a new power, they tell the same tragic backstory of like you walk in and you saw some aliens and you beat them up, but then you heard your mom scream, and then you walked in on your dad fucking your mom. I'm like, oh god. And he's like, it's so tragic that you had to see that your dad fucking your mom. And everyone's looking at Cartman like, your parents have sex, idiot. He's like, what?
Well, I like him. He was on my favorites. He was actually on my favorites list. So it kind of hurts.
My next one was going to be a DC Universe character again, but I want to give it to character. All the bad villains in DC. This is like, I was just saying, think about it. So many. Oh my god, like Slipknot. Slipknot's a horrible villain. This nigga ties knots. That's his. He was in, what's the name? He was in Suicide Squad. The first guy that got his head blown off.
Oh, that's what he did?
Yes, that's all he did. That's his power. He does knots. Calendar Man. He just put calendars on him. There's an Alphabet Man as well.
That's a lot of bad villains.
But the one I had listed on here was Batmite. Batmite is the worst.
What is Batmite?
Batmite is a cosmic being that just pops up to fuck with Batman.
Oh,
he's like Batman's biggest fan.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I remember.
He pops up. He always makes situations worse.
Yeah,
and Batman just gets pissed off. Batman gets so heated. Yes, but yeah, Batmite is hard. It's so many bad villains, and I'm glad like it. Oh, and also Trickster. I hate Trickster because Trickster is just a copy of the Joker. We all know that.
Yeah.
TJ, you're not gonna like this next pick.
What you got?
Cyclops.
Cyclops? Oh.
No, I don't like Cyclops.
No, I don't like Cyclops either.
He's such a goody two shoes.
Yes, he is.
And a pussy.
He's such a Superman. And they even dive into depth in his powers and stuff like that. Like his power, his eye can open up portals to other universes and shit like that. And he's still a ass bitch.
All right, I don't feel like reading that much into Cyclops. Like, you shoot lasers from your eyes, nigga. Stop trying to make this man cooler than what he.
I wish they would give his brother more shine.
Oh, I love Havoc.
Havoc is dope. I wish they would give him more shine.
Oh my goodness, Havoc is so fucking tough.
And then when they killed Havoc in the new little X-Men shit, I said, how dare you?
Havoc was so
dare
tough.
you?
And his kids are better than him too. Scott's kids, Cyclops' kids, all of their kids. Oh my gosh. What's that girl name? The one that becomes the Phoenix. That starts the war between X-Men versus Avengers.
Google.
Fuck yeah. Hope Summers.
Hope Summers, yeah.
Yep. Hope Summers, Cable, all of them. All their kids are way better than
them. Doesn't Cable go back in time and start fucking shit up all the time?
Yes, he does. That's what happened in Deadpool.
That's what happened. We saw
Deadpool 2.
Who names their child Cable?
Alex Summers is dope as fuck too.
They are the worst.
But yeah, he sucks. And then my last two. So one is Dante from Full Metal Alchemist, not Brotherhood, Alchemist, because Dante wasn't shit. But we don't have to go into that because I suggest you never finish Full Metal Alchemist. So you never have to go through that tragedy. And then one that everybody hates, and I feel like it's a good one to end on, Kagura from Naruto.
Kagura?
Yes.
Kaguya?
Yeah, that. Whatever her name is.
Yeah, she was an unnecessary villain.
She was unnecessary villain. Like, we could have ended everything right after.
But she was kind of
I thought it was funny.
Like,
realized that he was a pawn.
I do think that part is funny.
I thought it was funny.
Like, and then she was just OD for no reason. Like, she was just stupid OD. Like,
and she's still alive.
And apparently she might still be alive.
Yep.
And she comes from a super OD people. Like, no, I hate the whole premise of it, and maybe that's why I hate Boruto even more, because it's like, now her people are after y'all. No, shut up. No.
All her people are supposed to be super strong, but aren't they the same people that live on the moon? When Naruto went there to go save Hinata, did he fuck everybody up?
Kind of, sort of. He only fucked up the Hyuga guy who wanted the Pure Eye.
Yeah.
But that's about it. He didn't really mess with anybody.
Exactly. Worst.
Fun fact that everyone always overlooks: Madara became a woman for about 20 minutes. So that's something.
Orochimaru does it all the time.
Right. It's not a big deal.
They were so confused. Mitsuki was so confused. He said, "Are you my mom or my dad?"
He said, "I'm your parent." I said, "Wait, that's a question." Because when he said it, I said, "Oh, we find out really what Orochimaru is." Because I mean, granted, they say but who knows?
Guy. They all know it's a guy. He started
it's a guy, but he takes over women's bodies and he just changes his face.
Right. And so then he says, "I'm your parent." So he could be gender fluid, guys. We have to be things.
Don't tell me Orochimaru pushed the kid out of his dick. That's weird.
Just like what's the name? Hyena.
Maybe
hyenas have kids out their dicks? Wait, what?
Oh yeah, man.
Their babies are tiny though. Like, they come out super small.
Comes out the male's penis, and their dick like basically explodes giving birth. It's gross.
That's fucking crazy. I thought like
they said their dicks are more like elongated vaginas, so it's like vaginas just pushed out. Basically, that's what their dicks are like.
They just got super huge clitorises. That's nasty.
Yeah.
Nobody likes the word.
It's like an external vaginal tunnel.
Is it clitori or clitoris?
I don't have one, so I don't really read into it.
I only need one clitoris, so I don't usually.
Well, what if I'm a girl and I want to buy a toy that like stimulates both our clitorises? Like,
how do you say that? Yeah,
how do you say it?
If I wanted to buy a toy, both clitori, I feel like it's clitori. We have Google. We're off topic.
Anybody got anything else?
Well, I'm looking up the plural of clitoris.
Clitorises or clitorides? One of the two.
Oh, it's what?
Clitorises or clitorides?
Clitorides.
No, I don't like any of those words. I'm just going to say
disease.
multiple.
I got clitorides.
Clitorises, I don't like it. Anyway, Greg, you want to take us out?
Well, that is the end of the episode. That's all we have in terms of people that we hate in anime, manga, TV shows, cartoons, etc., etc. Oh yeah, one quick one. Beast Boy, Teen Titans Go. He's stupid. I don't like him. But
I hate Teen Titans Go. Yes.
Whole show away.
Yes,
Fuck
whole show.
So there you go.
Teen Titans.
That's how we feel about that. But that's the
I even give it a chance to watch the movie Teen Titans versus Teen Titans Go. Still,
that wasn't too bad, but I didn't like it. I still didn't like it.
I wouldn't watch that either.
But thank you for listening. If you made it this far, make sure to follow us on our socials. Mine is Galaxy Greg with a 1 or spelled GA1AXYGR3G. That is my Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. So feel free to watch me stream One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. I'm going to be doing that these next couple weeks and making some YouTube videos of that. Benta, your handle?
You can follow me on Always the Diva. That's always _the _diva on Instagram. You can also follow the podcast, Be More Nerdy, on Instagram and Twitter.
DJ?
All right, you can follow me at Timeless _TJones. That's on all social medias. Timeless _TJones.
All right, and just for by the way, the music provided for us today was by my good buddy Niles. Make sure to check out his music. He goes by Nilitron on SoundCloud and BeatStars. He makes a lot of good music, and he's always willing to work with artists or develop a beat for you if you need it. So with that, I'm Galaxy
Thanks so much, Niles.
Space awaits.
See you next time. Bye.